Television's a very competitive business. Sometimes it's like a Redskin-Cowboy rivalry. So when Channel 4 does something good, we sort of turn our heads and look the other way. And when we make news, they pretend we don't even exist. You know, it's the way the Post and Star treat each other. But every now and then, someone comes along and transcends this pettiness. Someone like Willard.
Ooh, there you go. That hurt.
Willard has defied all the rules of television. He's over 24. He's overweight.
Bigger than most, better than the rest.
His hair is store-bought. He has a gap between his teeth, and on the air, he fumbles more than Tony Dorsett.
Forget about it. Let's go to this.
Yet he is, and has been for a long time, the most popular local TV personality. Those of us who grew up in Washington grew up with Willard.
I've seen sillier faces in a poster. What's your name?
Roger.
Roger the Lodger. Give me one small blast. Right in the old grounds there. Oh, give me a love tap. Wait a minute.
As Bozo the Clown.
My whole life, my career. You be careful.
As Ronald McDonald. As Commander Retro and Dr. Strange-Dog.
You know that it's probably just a little over a month from now that you'll be able to start planting some onions in the ground and lettuce?
You always had the feeling that Willard was sort of the Will Rogers of Washington. Never met a man he didn't like. Of course, he didn't get to the White House much in the late 60s.
We are the joy boys of radio. We chase electrons.
This most unusual television story began in radio more than 20 years ago. It was a show called The Joy Boys, teaming up Willard and Ed Walker in one of the most innovative and entertaining radio formats.
And all brought to you by Scott No More, the miracle plastic product of the space age to spray your little children to protect them from other little children.
In dubious wisdom, sometimes peculiar only to radio, it was decided in 1972 to deep six the Joy Boys and replace them with some ordinary top 40 rock and roll bebop. Willard, a great survivor, continued on the air as Channel 4's weatherman. Willard is not a meteorologist. He never went to weather school. Other forecasters rely on the barometer. Willard's most expensive piece of weather equipment is a window. Now, you're an expert in weather. Is that right?
Exactly.
What does Celsius mean?
Celsius is a religious expression, as in Gloria in excelsis Deo, and actually has nothing to do with temperature gradients, as you might imagine some weather forecasters would have you believe.
How come you report it?
Because I have nothing else to do. I've been out of work for 2 years.
We're probably not supposed to say this. In fact, we're probably not even supposed to think it. But we at Channel 9 will miss Willard as much as anybody else. We wish him the best.
And just think, for another $50, you're going to have me with hair.